Hey guys, so real quick, just wanted to shoot you a quick update video. We've got all the prep work done except for a couple pieces, but there is a couple things that I wanted to show you. Hopefully I can get this to focus, but I wanted to show you like here. I'm not sure if you can see right there. Let's see if I can get better view. So right there is actually what that is that's the the clear coat of the headlight. It is starting to peel back. Now it's not raised a whole lot. What I can do is smack that with a little bit of sandpaper, get rid of any high spots, and then we can lay the film over top of it. However, it is important to note that if and when the time ever comes that you go remove that film, it's going to take the rest of that clear coat off the headlight. Now, it's not that big of a deal because what we're putting on there is going to protect it more than that clear coat it does anyways, from the beginning. Now I'm going to leave as much of that on there as possible and then put the film over top of it, but you know, in 7 years if you go replace that film, it's going to take the rest of that with it, which is not a big deal. Got your emblems off. I just got to remove the rest of the glue. Quick and easy little job. But as far as for the rest of the day, I got another panel to prep, make sure that all the edges are nice and cleaned, so that way everything's going to tuck and wrap nice and smoothly. And then tomorrow I'm going to be coming in and getting started on the film first thing. So I'm going to start with the two fenders. I'm going to move up to the roof, get the mirrors done, and then hopefully by around 2-3 o'clock my wife will roll in, and then she'll help me lay out the hood and the front bumper. There are a couple spots on the front bumper and I want to show you real quick, so you see, come on, where somebody else had already done some touch-up paint on here. I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit, but just know that those spots that are there are not going to look quite perfect. That's okay. It's going to be on a white vehicle, so it's not going to be super noticeable. The other thing I want to show you here real quick is your front fender. I'm able to pop this out. Is when I go lay your film on your front bumper and your front fender, I've already extended those edges out, and I'll be tucking it in behind that plastic trim piece. So that's totally normal, and yes, it will pop right back in, so it won't look the way it is right now. I just needed to open that up so to make sure that I could get it cleaned out real well. But the film will tuck back in, and it'll go back about an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch. Up here, I don't have those plastic tabs, but once I lock that side back in, this side will come out a bit more. And then actually, I can show you real quick. Grab the tool that's over here. I can show you here with the squeegee. But you'll see I'll be able to pull that out a little bit and be able to tuck that all the way down in behind there, so that way you won't have an edge that could potentially lift, and you know you're going to have full coverage behind that trim piece. So either A, if a rock does hit that area, it's going to either hit film or it's going to hit the plastic. So we're not going to be leaving any gaps there. The other thing, this front fender will also be getting tucked back up and around here. There's quite a bit of material back here for everything to grab a hold of. so it's going to bond really well down to about this bottom edge. This part right here, this bottom like ½ inch or so, probably gonna have to cut that in, and then as close to that edge as I could possibly get, just because there's not enough back here for it to really grab. I'm gonna try, but I might have to trim that in a little bit, which is no big deal. The other place that you'll have a seam is going to be right here on this edge, where the other. So I'm going to finish getting the last little bit of this prep work done and get the film cut, and that way I'm ready to roll on it first thing when I come in the morning. So that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have, let's see, the roof portion should be done, 2 front fenders should be done, should have the film laid on the hood, and your window tint should be done tomorrow as well. Probably have your headlights and fog lamps done, so that way Thursday the only thing I should have left to do hopefully is just that front bumper. So we've got you scheduled all the way out to the end of the day Friday, so there's nothing else really coming in here. So if we need to take a little extra time to make sure that it is spot on, we've already got that time booked out for you guys. So I think that is just about it as far as things I wanted to show you. Actually, the one last thing I wanted to show down here, focus, might not focus. Right here on this bottom edge, some rough runs on it, so to speak. It's literally from, see, it starts here about where the R is and then goes to about the beginning of the E. So basically from here to here, the underside may not look too pretty, but you're not going to see that. I might try to knock it down a little bit with some sandpaper, but I don't know, it feels a little rough. I don't want to potentially cut through it or break it off. So I'll look at it a little more tomorrow. Either way, it's not something that you're going to see unless you're playing around up underneath the hood. So that's all I got for you today. I'll shoot another update for you guys tomorrow.